The do's and the don'ts in terms of the venture presentation itself when you do get the meeting. And I'll start, much like Jack, who I think had a good precedent, I'll start with the don'ts and the negative and then go to the do's. In terms of don't be overly optimistic. I mean, you're not going to displace P&G. You're not going to, take over the world. You may get lucky, or you may be very successful, as eBay has been, but, try and be realistic. Don't ramble, as I've been doing this morning. Try and keep it in under those 3 minutes that you absolutely should. And don't be too aggressive. The number of people who come in and tell me after 30 minutes, so what do you think? Are you ready to invest? What else can I do to convince you? Well, in 30 minutes, that's really, really difficult for us. In terms of what are the do's? Do show confidence. Show confidence in your team, in your plan, in your vision, and your ability to execute on that vision. Listen. Listen to what the venture, what's going on in the dialogue, in the discussion, what people are asking of you, what they're saying. Don't just try and turn somebody's question into a rote answer that you've prepared in going into these presentations. So do listen. Be sensitive to the timing of the meeting. I like it best when somebody comes in and says, well, I want to be sensitive to what we have here today. Do you have an hour? Do we have 2 hours? Do we have 90 minutes? Because, there's nothing worse than trying to be polite when you're 3 hours into a meeting and saying, how do I cut this off? How do I get rid of this person? That's all you're thinking about then. You've lost everything else in the business. I just want to figure out how I lightly get this person out of my office. And you don't want to be in that position. And the last thing is, you want to make sure that you do ask about follow-up, timing, and get some commitment on behalf of the person you're presenting to as what kind of the next steps might be.